I was going that direction.
Where were you going?
I don't like to answer questions.
Are you gonna leave, sir?
You guys keep talking to me. I'm waiting for you guys to go. I'm going this way, man. You stop me.
Right. You're under arrest, sir.
For what?
James wanting you back.
For what?
On March 22nd, 2025, a man was arrested near a Tesla protest while not protesting.
Am I detained? Am I detained?
Yeah, but there's no fight here at this dealership location. So if you want to call, we'll be in the area.
Am I detained?
My supervisor asked me to contact you. Here he is, right here. So you can speak. That's not him.
Yeah, with the guy. Oh, right here.
What is your business on the reservation, sir?
It's none of your business. I'm not going to answer questions.
This is a sovereign nation.
I understand. Is this not a public road?
No, it's not. It's private.
This is private?
Is this a Tesla?
No, am I on Tesla property?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the email that was sent to me. On March 22nd, 2025, I was going north on a trail adjacent to Camille Boulevard in Bernalillo, New Mexico, which is a public right-of-way. There were no signs indicating restricted access. Vehicles and bicycles freely used Camille Boulevard. Picketers were protesting nearby, crammed onto the medians in the midst of the intersection of New Mexico 528 and US 550. I had not protested nor interacted with the protesters.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go on the public road then.
You actually have to go all the way out there.
This isn't a public road here?
No, this is all reservation.
So nobody's allowed here? Who are all these people driving through?
Drive here, but you can't protest here.
I'm not protesting, I'm just walking.
If you're in business, Gilbert access to stop. Would you call Gilbert and see if
Am I detained? Have I committed a crime?
But you're not allowed on reservation land.
Can I go on the road here?
No.
I can't go on the road. This is not a public road?
If you do not leave, sir, you will be arrested.
For what?
Are you an enrolled tribal member?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you an enrolled tribal member of Santa Ana?
No.
Okay.
So this is not a public road, though?
It's not. This is a private reservation.
I didn't notice that there was any signs that I crossed that said, like, only
You're being
Pueblo.
told right now, sir. If you stay on this property, you're going to be arrested.
I'm going to try to... You don't want to stop me.
You will be arrested.
You're the one that stopped me.
You're on the reservation and you were heading off. That way is where you need to go, sir.
Can I go that way?
No.
Why? Is there not a public road?
Do you understand? Let me just tell you this. You are on an Indian reservation right now.
Is this a public road? Am I in New Mexico? It's not a public road?
No.
What road is it? All these cars are all Indian reservation? Every single person is a member of the tribe? Every single person driving on this road?
There's public entities on here, but it's all Indian reservation.
Just because those people are protesting down there doesn't mean I can't walk this way.
You can walk. Do whatever you want.
You told me I couldn't.
Go. Not on the res. Not on the res. You gotta go that way, buddy.
But you said I could go this way.
What's your end plan here? What's your game plan?
I just don't like people telling me what I can do on public land.
Questions. Now it's my turn to ask questions. What do you want to do? Where are you going?
None of your business.
Okay.
Do I need
this reservation is my business.
Is this a public road?
No, it's not.
You have to be a member of the tribe to be on this.
You do not have to be a member of the tribe, but you have to have business.
All right. So am I detained? Am I detained?
Speak.
Am I detained?
You're not. You may leave. Go.
Thank you.
Officer Kevin Dupree stopped me without reasonable suspicion or probable cause. Despite my repeated inquiries, am I detained? He refused to articulate a lawful basis for the stop. Officers Aragon and Toledo later confirmed I was free to leave. The officers repeatedly say the words tribal sovereignty and res, which truthfully applies. However, Santa Ana Pueblo doesn't have any laws against protesting or wearing black. The Fourth Amendment still applies, even on the Pueblo. Dupree and other officers on scene only recently became certified as officers on the Sovereign Pueblo before Tesla opened its Bernalillo dealership in 2023. He was a sheriff's deputy for Sandoval County. Dupree got certified as a Pueblo officer in 2024. He was assigned at the dealership to keep protesters away from Tesla, according to his own sworn criminal complaint. And I'll read that to you shortly.
It's pretty simple.
You keep giving me different
I'm giving you nothing.
directions.
I'm saying leave.
Hi.
Are you part of the protesting thing?
I don't need to answer questions.
I can't hear you.
I don't need to answer your question.
You don't?
No.
Okay, and what's your purpose here?
Just traveling this way.
Okay. All right.
All right, thank you. I'm not really doing anything. I haven't. Just because those people are protesting doesn't mean this isn't a public road, you know?
Okay.
But, okay, thank you.
All right.
Hold on, thank you. I got my sandals cut up.
All right,
Okay.
Go ahead. You can go.
Yeah, I'm recording you guys now.
Okay, you can go.
I can record you guys too.
You can leave right now.
I'm actually allowed to record you guys.
That's fine, but you can leave.
I can stay too.
Thank you. Okay, you're free to go. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'll leave. I'll leave as soon as you guys go.
You know where you're at, right?
I'm on a public road in New Mexico.
No, you're not. You're on Santa Ana Reservation.
I understand that, but
You are on Santa Ana
I'm not
Reservation. That
protesting.
means you are a guest on the reservation, okay?
does that mean you can kick me out
Yes,
for no reason?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any reason we want.
If you want to protest or if you want to, remain on here,
You haven't seen me protest at all.
as a guest,
You
you're
haven't.
welcome.
You haven't seen me
You're welcome
protest.
to travel on our roads, ride your scooter. We
I-
have no problem with that.
Right.
If that's what you want.
Right.
As a guest. But if you persist of doing something that
What am I
kinda
doing?
doesn't, I don't know. You're not doing anything. But
So I'm
you're
just-
free to go.
I know. I'm just standing and recording you guys.
I don't know why you're recording us. You can speak to our sergeant, okay?
I don't really want to.
Well, I asked you to go, but you don't want to go.
You guys.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, listen, you're on tribal land here.
Is this not a public road?
This is not a public road. This is federal tribal land.
Every single person here is a member of the tribe?
Every person that's here is here by the authority of the tribe. In other words, if you're here for any other reason other than to exchange in commerce, in other words, utilize the casino or buy something here, or for the soccer complex, you cannot be here. This is federal land.
Right.
I'm going to ask you nicely to turn around and leave the pueblo. If not, you'll be.
I was going that direction.
Are you guys tired of the same old playlist in your music library? I have a solution for that. I know, it's hard to create a new playlist when all the songs on your first playlist are all bangers, right? At Modern Retro Radio, you can listen to some great rock songs from some of the artists that you already love. Sometimes our favorite artists continue to play music and it gets buried. Not very many stations are playing those songs. A lot of these songs are excluded from your new playlist. Modern Retro Radio brings you great new songs as well as some of the classics from your favorite artists. If you like rock music, modernretroradio.com is going to keep you listening and entertained. So make sure you guys go over to modernretroradio.com and have a listen, but not until you're finished watching YouTube, okay? You guys will find me on there every now and then introducing songs as well as doing rock specials. I did a rock special over there called Rockin' Rights where I introduce rock songs and talk about our natural rights. How cool is that, huh? And you guys will find me doing future rock specials as well. So don't you guys hesitate. All right, guys, now back to the video.
Where were you going?
I don't like to answer questions.
What are you going that way for?
None of you guys have seen me protest. I was not protesting anywhere near those people. I rode my scooter straight through. In fact, they were suspicious of me because I wasn't protesting. I rode my scooter through. I said, I'm going this way, guys. I'm going that way. I just haven't been that way. And I'm just traveling and I'm trying out my new scooter.
Okay.
To be honest.
There's nothing wrong with that, but the public reserve the right to restrict access to.
The only reason I'm recording is because he stopped me there, and I was
That's
traveling.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
And I would have kept going that way, but he stopped me. No, he stopped me. This guy.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you recording.
And I wasn't on Tesla property. I was on this looks like a public, like a
It's
little
actually not
little
Tesla
trail.
property. It's Santa Ana tribal property.
I know, but I was just on the little trail going this way on my scooter thing.
Okay.
I only got it this last week. I swear. That's why it looks like
Nice
it's
scooter.
new. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But I'm just going that way. I swear. I'm just traveling.
Okay. Well, at this point, we're going to restrict your access to the pueblo. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to leave the pueblo. If not, you're going to be arrested for criminal trespassing.
On the public road.
It's not a public road. This is federal tribal land. It's kind of the same thing as, like, we'll take, for instance, you live out of the war zone, or the, what do they call that place? The International District. And you go on to federal land on the reservation, or on the base. The same concept. You cannot, it's not...
No, on the base is restricted. This isn't restricted.
This is restricted.
No, it's not restricted. I didn't have to pass. I didn't have to pass through any gate to pass through.
Are you gonna leave, sir?
You guys keep talking to me. I'm waiting for you guys to go. I'm going this way, man. You stopped me. I wouldn't have stopped. You stopped me. Right? And the first thing, what did I ask you? Am I detained? And you wouldn't answer. And then, I don't know, how many of you guys now? 3 or 4 guys?
You're under arrest, sir.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
For what? Ow, 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 ow. You can't take that. You can't.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and read the rest of the email. Officer Dupree's complaint falsely claims I was dressed in all black regalia. In reality, I wore a New Mexico United hoodie with bright yellow detail, a blue Dodgers hat, sunglasses with white frames, tan bike gloves, and beige Crocs. Now, folks, I know what you're thinking. This is a fashion faux pas. Did he get his dress code from the movie Idiocracy? Did you guys hear about that movie and the story of Crocs? Yeah, look that shit up. He goes on to say, I walked south 20 feet after told to leave, then started recording. In reality, I walked north twice and paused. Both times when they told me I could. I had been recording since first stopped by Dupree. Officers Aragon and Toledo both told me I was not detained, but the officers escalated when I continued to record them. Officer Dupree seized my phone and stopped its recording before handcuffing me. After my arrest at 10:30 a.m., I was denied an attorney, handcuffed to a bench, and interrogated until approximately 3 p.m. Dupree stated that he would personally search my phone's data. In total, I was in custody for approximately 30 hours until I was released at 3 p.m. on Sunday. I'm defending myself pro se against the criminal charges, but I plan to litigate. I've submitted a tort claim to the Pueblo against the Santa Ana Pueblo Police Department and Officers Dupree for violating my civil rights. I will be dropping this guy's original channel links in the description and in the pinned comment. Now, folks, keep in mind that we do have people in this community like Oklahoma Community Watch and Four Corner Fists in the Air. These guys understand reservation laws better than I do. From my understanding, most, if not all of them, still comply with the Constitution, but there are definitely things that we need to watch out for before we go onto reservation property. Now, this guy's defending himself pro se, and I got to tell you guys, I do have a channel called Pro Se University, and I'm going to be dropping a video that is an absolute banger. This guy defends himself in court, and I think this is a possible game changer. Penguin Zero recently did a video talking about sovereign citizens and how they're all stupid, but he did make a comment saying that all these people keep doing this over and over again. And that's the same question I had, which led me to do some research on why. And I gotta tell you, the reason people keep doing it is because sometimes we do see some wins. And if we get enough wins, it changes the fucking game. And you guys gotta know, I am always on the team of the people. With that being said, make sure you guys go subscribe to Crow's Coyote. I definitely will keep you guys updated on this because I myself want to know what's going on here, how the laws apply. We know that cops get it wrong all the time. Just because a cop tells you that you're doing something wrong, that doesn't mean that you're doing something illegal. Cops like to use their feelings and enforce that rather than law, and that's why we have no choice but to record them and hold them accountable. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.